Hello and good morning to one and all. Myself Shivani Subhash Shinde, lecturer in Computer Technology Department of SHHJB Polytechnic, Sanwad, Nasik. Today we are gathered here with on FDP on Python programming and its application. We are thankful to our honorable management, our principal Dr. V.A. Wankhede sir, and our head of department, Mr. P.R. Sai sir, to support our team to organize this FDP. I would like to express brief about this FDP. The main objectives of this FDP is to familiarizing participants with the fundamentals of Python programming and to provide a solid foundation in Python, to improve the participants' ability to organize and analyze the problems. Now, I welcome our resource person, Mr. Shailesh Kankrit sir. Sir is currently working with the Global Source Technology Nasik as a senior software developer and Python trainer. Sir having the 4 years of experience in this. Now, I request our head of department, Mr. P.R. Sai sir, to express about this activity.
नहीं ज्वाइन मीटिंग तो डाउनलोड नहीं
Thank you, Shivani ma'am. So, very good morning to one and all. I am Mr. P.R. Sadi, working as a head of a computer technology in SHHJB Polytechnic, Chandwad. First of all, very good morning to one and all. First of all, I am thankful to our resource person, sir, so that they accept our invitations and they are ready to deliver the 2-day FDP program on Python programming and its application. It is also my pleasure to welcome all the participants for this day FDP program. We have 304 participants from all over the Maharashtra. It is your presence and participation which make this program very successful. For those who are new to our college was established in 1981 and Computer Technology Department was established in 1990. Recently, in 31st March, 1 April and 2 April, NBA peer team was visited to our college and I'm very happy that all our 4 departments, that is civil engineering, computer technology, and has been accredited for once again and wish you productive and informative session. Now, I will like to hand over the session to Shivani ma'am. Thank you all of you. Over to you, Shivani ma'am.
Thank you.
बीच में के बाद में पूछते मैं शुरू में नहीं पूछती मैं बाद में पूछे सर वो संदीप नागर का बच्चा
இங்கெல்லாம் வரதுக்கே 2 மணி நேரம் கழிச்சு போன் பண்ணி கேட்கணுமா இல்லையா மாமனார் என்ன பண்றதுன்னு கேட்கணுமா இல்லையா இதான் இன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணுமா இல்லையா
झालं प्रति तसं का नाही होते माझं झालं ना
Good morning, sir.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. You may start, sir.
Okay, okay. Shall I start my presentation?
Yes, sir, you
Yes.
can.
Okay, okay. So it is visible now or not?
Yes, it is
Okay,
visible, sir.
it is visible now. Okay. Okay, so shall I start, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Please.
okay. So first of all, good morning to all of you. Um, so अभी जो हमारा सेशन हो रहा है वो फैकल्टी डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम ऑन पाइथन प्रोग्रामिंग एंड इट्स एप्लीकेशन ओके सो यहाँ पर बेसिकली जो सेशन होने वाला है वो सेशन कोई वन वे कम्युनिकेशन नहीं है या फिर वन वे ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम नहीं है इट्स अ बोथ वे कम्युनिकेशन आप कुछ मुझे इनपुट्स देंगे मैं आपको कुछ आउटपुट दूंगा आफ्टर ऑल मैं कुछ आपको इनपुट दूंगा आप कुछ आउटपुट दोगे सो एक कम्युनिकेटिव कम्युनिकेशन हमें यहाँ पे करना है बट उससे पहले हम सबसे पहले तो एक इंट्रोडक्टरी जो मैंने पीपीटी बनाई है जो प्रेजेंटेशन बनाया है वो आपको
क्योंकि ये ओवरलैप फिर वहीं पे पता चल जाता।
हेलो हेलो sir, English please. Okay, okay, so shall we start? Okay, so basically the first what we see that introduction of Python, setting up the development environment. Then in afternoon session, we will see that the Python basics, web development basics, project overview, basics of Django framework. How do people know about Django framework? The people knows that. Please raise their hands. The people knows what is Django framework is. Okay. Hello. Okay, so we will discuss about that. The what is Django framework exactly, how it works, how we can install it, how we can create the front end in that, and how we can create the back end in that, and how we can merge it. Because the machine learning. Okay. We can see that the most of the people knows that what is machine learning. So the machine learning, what we can see that yes, it is the program in which the Jupyter notebook is there, and just we can press shift enter, and it will execute it step by step. It is called as a machine learning program. But how exactly it works in live projects or in live applications or live web application. So basically Django frameworks it is a framework that we can connect the Python backend with it with the web front end or HTML CSS front end. So it is the shortest introduction of Django. We will see that how we can connect it and how the connected database front end back end, how we can connect it, and then we will take the overview of our complete project. Okay, so after that, first of all, we will see the introduction of Python. So how many people knows who is Guido van Rossum? Hello. Okay, Guido van Rossum is the creator of Python, and the Python was developed in 20 February 1991. Okay, it's too old. The Python language is too old, but why the Python language is trending nowadays? Okay, the reason is that at the initial time, okay, at the initial time when it released, when the Guido van Rossum releases the Python, there is no libraries, no such huge libraries are there for easy communication or easily handling the programs. So at that time the Python was not mostly popular, but nowadays the vast libraries are there, near about 1 point means near about 150, near about 1 lakh libraries are there. So it is very easy to learn the Python, or it is learn, or it is, or develop the hardest program, or machine learning, complex machine learning programs are very simple with the help of the Python. So that's why the Python is trending nowadays. So the another side is the key features of Python. What are the key features of Python? Why we can use the Python as our what we can see as our first language, or most useful language? So there are some key features are there. The first one is easy to read syntax. Okay, with the help of Python we can very easily read that syntax. The understanding of the syntax is very simple. For example, when we can give the, so just we can write the code in Python. Just I want to print something, just like print and whatever we can show to the user. But in C, in Java, we can take some type of syntax are there, which is known as printf statement. The header files are there, which means studio conio.h, stdio.h, like that. So in Python there no need to write the extra code, just write what we want. Okay, so this is the first advantage or the key feature of Python, easy to read syntax. Then interpreted language. What is interpreted language? Python is an interpreted language, meaning it does not need to be compiled before execution. Okay, so in C we can see that in C we can see that, okay, we have to compile the code first and then run it. So in Python there is no any necessary option to say the compiling is not necessary thing. We just compile the code with the help of PVM, Python Python PVM. So the code is compiled line by line. Okay. Then the second point is this allows to rapid development and testing, as you can run the code directly without the need and explicit compilation steps. Okay. So आप कोई भी extra steps नहीं है compile करने के लिए और code run करने के लिए. उसके बाद it is high level language. High level language is it means that it is not machine level language. Means आपको कोई register वगैरह पे coding नहीं करना है. Just simple write print syntax, write if else statements, whatever you want, and simple way. We can see that कि हम कैसे उसको simple language जो मैं बोल रहा हूँ कैसे कर सकते हैं. High level language means user understandable language, human being can write it. Okay. उसके बाद जो features है वो cross platform. Cross platform is Python is a cross platform language, meaning you can write code on one operating system, for example Windows, and run it another, example Mac OS Linux, without modification. So Python हमें एक flexibility देता है कि we can write the code in any operating system and write the or run the code in any other different operating system. So this is one of the key feature of Python.
భగత్ భాయ్ సార్ ఏం చెప్తున్నారు?
Okay. So the next key feature is large standard libraries. जैसे कि मैंने आपको पहले कहा कि पाइथन में नियर अबाउट 1 लाख लाइब्रेरीज है, 1 लाख नियर अबाउट लाइब्रेरीज है, जिसका यूज करके आप जो भी हार्डेस्ट टास्क है, मींस डेटा प्रोसेसिंग का टास्क है, नेटवर्किंग, हैंडलिंग, उसके बाद मशीन लर्निंग के कुछ टास्क हो गए, इवन एआई के जो टास्क है वो आप सिंपली बहुत कॉम्प्लेक्स जाके नहीं कर सकते हो. बेसिकली with the help of within the 500 lines we can do that. ओके, एआई का जो भी कॉम्प्लेक्स प्रोजेक्ट है वो भी नियर अबाउट 500 लाइंस में हो जाता है. सो दैट्स व्हाई पाइथन में एक लार्ज लाइब्रेरीज है. लाइब्रेरीज इज नथिंग बट कलेक्शन ऑफ फंक्शंस, कलेक्शन ऑफ ईच लाइब्रेरी कंटेन इट्स ओन फीचर. सो आपको बहुत सारे फीचर्स वहां पे अवेलेबल मिल जाएंगे. ओके, उसके बाद जो ओपन सोर्स है, इट इज वेरी ओपन सोर्स, कोई भी आके उसको इंस्टॉल कर लेगा और दे कैन रन पाइथन कोड. So the how to installing the Python. कितने लोग हैं यहाँ पे जिनके PCs में Python already installed है? How many people are there who already installed the Python? Or the Python is already present in their systems? Because of it is training program, we have to do that. Firstly, okay, one reply is there. Yes, installed. Any other? Yes, I have. So there are 2 responses are there. Python is there in their laptop. Any others? Yes. So 3 responses are there. ठीक है. Yes, I have. So ठीक है, मुझे ज्यादा रिस्पॉन्स नहीं मिल रहा है. ओके, फिर भी हम एक काम करते हैं. मैं एक जस्ट इंस्टॉलेशन स्टेप्स बता देता हूँ. लाइव हमारे सिस्टम में ही दिखाएंगे कि इंस्टॉलेशन स्टेप्स कैसे होते हैं. मैं रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ आपसे, आई विल रिक्वेस्ट दैट कि those contestants who are not installed the Python in their laptop, please install it with me. Okay. So हम एक साथ ही स्टेप बाय स्टेप जाएंगे. जिनके पास ऑलरेडी इंस्टॉल्ड है वो जस्ट देख ले कि क्या स्टेप्स है. ओके, सो ओके, या फिर मैं डायरेक्टली जंप कर दूं आगे. ठीक है, मैं जस्ट स्टेप्स दिखा देता हूँ. जस्ट इट विल टेक जस्ट 5 to 10 minutes. ओके, सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हमें ये जो लिंक है यहाँ पे क्लिक करना है. लिंक आपके सामने है, या फिर आप डायरेक्टली python.org पे जा सकते हो. सो जब आप python.org पे जाओगे, सो विंडोज ऑप्शन इज देयर. जिनके लैपटॉप में विंडोज है वो विंडोज कर सकते हैं. मेरे लैपटॉप में विंडोज है, सो आई कैन गो विद दैट. सो अदर जो होगा ऑप्शंस हो गए, मैक ओएस चाहिए तो मैक ओएस भी ऑप्शन है यहाँ पे. सो विंडोज पे जाने के बाद जो स्टेबल वर्जन है, मोस्टली 3.9 या फिर 3.9 प्लस जो वर्जन है, 3.10, 3.11, दे आर द स्टेबल वर्जन्स. सो हम उसमें से एक वर्जन को भी इंस्टॉल कर लेंगे. फॉर एग्जांपल मैं 3.10.10 कर रहा हूँ तो इंस्टॉल. मेरे पास अभी ये एक बार चेक कर लेना कि आपका विंडोज कौन सा है, 64 बिट या 32 बिट. सो मेरा 64 बिट है. सो मैं ये फाइल इंस्टॉल कर लूंगा. विद इन अ सेकंड ये फाइल इंस्टॉल हो जाएगी. ओके, शो इन फोल्डर, जस्ट राइट क्लिक ऑन इट एंड रन एज एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर. ओके, सो रन एज एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर पे आने के बाद ये वाला ऑप्शन नहीं आएगा. अभी मेरे इसमें ऑलरेडी इंस्टॉल्ड है, तो आपके इसमें इंस्टॉलिंग का कोई तो भी ऑप्शन आ जाएगा. पाथ सिलेक्ट करना होगा. सो वो पाथ ऐड करके, जो पाथ का चेक बॉक्स है उस पर ऐड करके देन इंस्टॉल करना है. ठीक है, कस्टम इंस्टॉल नहीं करना है, जस्ट इंस्टॉल्ड इट. ओके, इंस्टॉलेशन का जो प्रोसेस है वो इंस्टॉलेशन का प्रोसेस हो जाने दीजिए, हम 1 मिनट के लिए वेट करते हैं। जी मैं भी रिपेयर कर लेता हूँ अगर कोई लाइब्रेरीज नहीं है तो। ओके सो रिपेयर वाज सक्सेसफुल, सो इसमें क्लोज कर देंगे। जस्ट फॉर चेकिंग पर्पस आप विंडोज प्रेस करके आपके इसमें पाइथन दिखा रहा है कि नहीं एक बार चेक कर लीजिए। प्लीज चेक दैट इज देयर पाइथन इज देयर इन योर पीसी और नॉट। ओके सो इफ it can show you the python 3.10 is already there, then we proceed. Okay, so shall I proceed next to next slide? Hello, hello. Okay, so one response is there. Okay, so responses are there. Okay, okay, so it is about the installing of python. The another is installing of editor. Okay, editor installation, in that now I can use VS Code as a editor, but आप PyCharm भी use कर सकते हो. It's depend on you. आप किस में comfortable हो वो आप install कर लो. So editor है ना सबके पास? Is there editor is available in your PC or not? Okay, so we will continue to next slide. Okay, so these are some Python basics are there. Okay, in which we can see that variables and data types, then type conversion, then basic arithmetic operators, conditional statements, loop, break, and continue statements, containers. In containers, we can see that list, creating, indexing, slicing, modifying the list, tuples, create. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir, you can continue.
Okay. So in containers, we can see the list, creating, indexing, slicing, modifying the lists, then tuples, then direct dictionaries, then functions, defining and calling functions, function arguments. What are the function arguments are there? Then returning values from functions, then string manipulation, string methods, string formatting, exceptional handling, object-oriented programming, modules and packages. So this is the some basic syllabus of Python. So in this session, we will just overview it. What is the Python basics and hello. Shall we overview it or we directly jump to the Django framework? Hello, please respond, sir. Okay, basics. One response is there. We'll go with basics. Okay, it is flexible. If you respond me to go with basics or to go with advanced. So if you want to go with basics, I will show you what the Python basics. Otherwise, I will directly jump to the Django framework. So basics are required. So as per your messages, so anyone else they are wants to go with the advanced, or we can not required. Okay, so as per your response, we will go with basics. Okay, what are the Python basics? What are the variables are there? Data types are there. Okay, then we will directly jump to the editor, and then I will show you how the Python exactly runs. Then वेरिएबल कैसे डिक्लेयर करते हैं, टाइप कन्वर्जन कैसे होता है, ठीक है. जो हमारा बेसिक सिलेबस है वो हम जंप करेंगे, ठीक है. सो जस्ट गिव मी अ सेकेंड.
Manjusha ma'am, keep your video off.
ओके, सो आप क्या करो, जस्ट एक न्यू फोल्डर क्रिएट कर लो आपके सिस्टम में. जस्ट क्रिएट अ न्यू फोल्डर विथ whatever name you wants to give. Okay, so just right click it and open it with code or open it with your editor. Okay, hello. ओके, किया सबने ओपन? हेलो, हेलो, हेलो. हेलो, हेलो.
Yes sir, you are audible. Shailesh sir, you are audible.
हाँ, ओके. सो ओपन कर लिया ना सबने अपना अपना एडिटर, ठीक है. सो बेसिकली हम यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे, जो एडिटर है उसमें एक न्यू फाइल क्रिएट करना है जो आप IPYNB फाइल है, ठीक है. जस्ट क्लिक ऑन दिस क्रिएट न्यू फाइल एंड देन जस्ट आप कोई भी नाम दे सकते हो. फर्स्ट प्रोग्राम। ओके, जस्ट आप ये ध्यान दीजिए कि जो डॉट जो उसका एक्सटेंशन है वो .ipynb होना चाहिए, ynb। ओके, द फाइल एक्सटेंशन इज ipynb, .ipynb फाइल। ओके ओके, एनाकोंडा भी यूज किया तभी चलेगा। एक जस्ट न्यू जुपिटर नोटबुक ओपन कर लीजिए। एनाकोंडा में भी कोई इशू नहीं है। आप जस्ट जुपिटर नोटबुक ओपन कर लीजिए और जुपिटर नोटबुक पे एक न्यू फाइल क्रिएट कर लीजिए। ओके, जस्ट क्रिएट न्यू फाइल इन जुपिटर नोटबुक। इट इज सेम एज जुपिटर नोटबुक। ओके, so shall I start the program session or actual programming? Shall I start it? Okay, okay, sure. So the Python is जैसे कि मैंने आपसे कहा कि Python is very simple language. We can just the syntax is very basic or it is easily readable by a small child also. Okay, so वो भी इसे एकदम easily understand कर सकता है। जैसे कि अभी मुझे print करना है। Okay, so मुझे अगर print करना है कि hello SNJB Polytechnic for example, so I just write that print. Okay, print in double quotes hello. Okay, hello, and in other line I want to print that print SNJB Polytechnic. Okay, so for execute this program just want मुझे बस करना है कि shift enter press करना है। I just press shift enter. Okay, ये जो shift enter press करना है, so it will take some time for connecting the kernel. If you are using Jupyter notebook then वो automatically execute हो जाएगा। ठीक है, अगर कोई VS यूज कर रहे सर, should need to install Jupyter separately? No, there is no need to install Jupyter separately. When we use the VS code, we just have to add the extension here. Okay, the Jupyter extension is there. Okay, in VS code, if you can use Anaconda, the Jupyter is already there in Anaconda. Okay, if you can use the Visual Studio Code, okay, VS Code, then you have to just install that Jupyter extension. Okay, for this we have to install Python extension also. Okay, Python extension एक install करना पड़ेगा आपको, ये वाला है, this is the Python extension. So first we have to install the Python extension and then Jupyter extension. Okay, then live server is also available. Okay, so आपको अगर किसी को चाहिए तो live server भी आप install कर सकते हो। Okay, if it's Anaconda, we need not to install anything. If you can use Anaconda, then just start the Anaconda, and in this Jupyter notebook is already there. Just install or just launch Jupyter notebook. Okay.
Participants are requested to mute yourself. Sonali ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So हो गया है सबका। जुपिटर नोटबुक जिन्होंने इंस्टॉल किया था उन्होंने जुपिटर एक फाइल ओपन हो गया है। दिस टाइप ऑफ फाइल इज ओपन और नॉट, or some people use VS Studio, VS Code. They just have to install the extensions only. Hello. Hello. Shall we proceed? Hello.
Yes, sir.
ओके एक्सटेंशंस हो गए ना इंस्टॉल और एनाकोंडा भी हो गया ना इंस्टॉल. ओके ठीक है. सो okay, so now I'm considering that you can install the is there any advantages than anaconda? Actually जो editor है, the editor have its own features. Okay, at the time of development the one editor is that which is known as VS Code. Okay, so VS Code is like एवरीथिंग विद एवरीथिंग जो आपको एक डेवलपर के लिए रिक्वायर्ड है वो VS कोड में अवेलेबल हो जाता है. मींस अगर मुझे सी का प्रोग्राम करना है, मुझे वेब एप्लीकेशन पे काम करना है, ठीक है, जो VS कोड में होता है तो मोस्टली फ्लटर एप्लीकेशंस या फिर जो भी अदर एप्लीकेशंस है, अगर मुझे एंड्रॉइड एप्लीकेशन बनाना है तो एंड्रॉइड स्टूडियो इज देयर. सो डिपेंड्स आपको किस टाइप का काम करना है, व्हाट टाइप ऑफ वर्क you want to do with the editor. Okay, so editor is not the part कि आपको अगर revise which extensions were. Okay, extensions में live server, the first extension is Python itself, the Python extension. Okay, the first one is Python itself. The second one is Jupyter. Okay, the second one is Jupyter. This one, this extension. Okay, and the third one is live server. Okay, the third one is live server. These three extensions. Okay, एडिटर का कुछ नहीं, इतना एडिटर आपको जो रिक्वायर्ड है, अगर आपको प्योरली पाइथन प्रोग्रामिंग ही करना है तो आप पाइचाम भी यूज कर सकते हो. आपको अभी मल्टीपल शफल प्रोग्रामिंग करना है तो VS कोड इज वेरी फ्लेक्सिबल इन दैट. अगर आपको जस्ट मशीन लर्निंग के कोड्स एग्जीक्यूट करने हैं ओनली बैकएंड, if you are only a backend developer, you have to code in backend only, then Jupyter is a very good option. It's depend. Okay, so for Django framework I will use VS Code because it is flexible. Okay, with the front end, back end and database, so I can use Jupyter, I can use VS Code. Okay, as per your requirement you can change your editor. Okay, is that clear? Hello. Asha ma'am. Okay, so shall I jump to the program और कोई बाकी है जिनका अभी एक्सटेंशन इंस्टॉल नहीं हुआ है या फिर एनाकोंडा इंस्टॉल नहीं हुआ है? हेलो. ओके, ओके, ठीक है. देन वी विल प्रोसीड टू द कोडिंग पार्ट. ओके, सो एज आई टोल्ड यू कि अगर आपको कोई प्रिंट करना है तो पाइथन का जो सिंटैक्स है वो बहुत ही सिंपल है. इट इज वेरी सिंपल टू एग्जीक्यूट. so आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हो, we will see that we can't compile any type of code. We can't compile anything. Okay, we can't debug anything. It is debugging, but it is debugging at the back end. No any other. Hello, hello. ओके सो यहाँ पे कोई ऐसा अलग से ये नहीं जैसे आप सी में करते हैं, जस्ट कंपाइल इट एंड रन इट. ओके, वी जस्ट एग्जीक्यूट इट. ओके, so just press shift and enter. Shift enter. After pressing shift enter, it will automatically execute it. Okay. So ये जो फर्स्ट प्रोग्राम है प्रिंट, इसमें किसी को कोई प्रॉब्लम है? इज देयर एनी प्रॉब्लम इन दैट कोड, इन दिस कोड? हेलो, hello, is there any problem at the time of execution of this code?
Yes,
Okay.
Uma ma'am, do you have any difficulty? Uma Maheshwari. Okay. Okay, continue, sir. No problem.
Okay. So this is very basic Python program. The next part is that the variables and data types. Okay, the variables and data types is the next part of our syllabus. So we'll jump on that. Just wait a minute. Okay, so variables. Okay, so what is variable first of all? The simple definition of variable is that when you develop a program, you need to manage values. Okay, so is there any program? The values are there. We have to store something. Okay, so the definition is that when you develop a program, you need to manage values, a lot of them. To store values, you used variables. Okay, the simple definition is that if we want to store any values, then we will use variables, or we will use okay, then in Python a variable is a label that you can assign a value to it, and a variable is always associated with a value. Okay, so we will see the variable declaration first. As we seen in before, as we seen before, there is directly the print function is there. We can just print the hello world and SHHJB Polytechnic, but I want to store that values, which means hello and SHHJB Polytechnic, to some word, and then I want to print it. Then just simple program is there, message 1 is equal to, in double quotes, hello. Okay, and then the another message is message 2 is equal to in double quotes SHJB Polytechnic. Okay, so SHJB Polytechnic is there. Okay, so here the message 1 and message 2 are the variables. Okay, and hello and SHJB Polytechnic are the values. So it is very basic. If we want to print these two sentences, so what we can do, just print message 1. Okay, the spelling of message was wrong. Okay, M is there. Okay, message message 1, and another sentence is print message 2. Okay, when I press shift enter, then we can see that the same output is there. Okay, so this is the variable declaration. Okay, clear? What are the variables? Hello. Hello. Okay, so these are the variables. Then the next is data types. Okay, in Python, before we can see the data types, we have to know that what are the keywords in the Python. Okay, what are the keywords? What is the keywords? So keywords are the words, or we can see that Python has a set of keywords that are reserved words that cannot be used as variable names, function names, or any other identifiers. Okay, so what are the identifiers we can see after some time. But function names, as you can know that what is the functions, what is the variable now. Okay, so there are some words in Python. The keywords are in every language. Okay, the C contains the set of keywords, the Java contains set of keywords. The keywords are the words which we can't use that words as a function name or variable name or any other identifiers. Okay, for example, in Python, there are near about 25 keywords. Okay, okay, near about 35 keywords. Okay, so the for example, the first keyword is await. Okay, the await. Yes, we can see that the await is a keyword. In Python language, the keywords are in VS Code. The keyword is identifies, or it is showing in different color. Okay, so this type of values I can't put into the variable. Okay, so for example, we can see that if a is a variable and I um, want to insert await. Okay, await in that. So when I enter it, it will shows error. Okay, syntax error, invalid syntax. Okay, so this type of errors are there at the time of when we insert, or when we allow when we allocate the value to the variable which names is similar to the keywords. Okay, so this type of errors are there. Okay, okay. So are you understand what is the keywords are there? I will show you the 35 keywords which are into the Python. Okay, so okay, I will show you that. This is the list of keywords. Okay, the false, await, else, import, pass, none, break, except, in, raise. Hello, hello. Okay, so break, except, in, raise. You may note down it. True, class, finally, is, return, and, continue, for, lambda, try, as, deft, from, non-local, while, assert, del, global, not, with, async, elif, if, or, yelled, and it is double underscore. Okay, double underscore peg underscore parser double underscore. Okay, it is double underscore. Okay, so these 35 keywords are there in Python. Okay, it is clear. Hello. Hello. Okay. Okay. Shall I jump to the next? Integer data types means, shall I jump to, okay, so we will jump to the data types in Python. Okay, so in Python there are four type of data types, in which fundamental data types are there, collective data types are there, sequential data types of there, and non data type is there. Okay, so in this fundamental data types are there. The first we will see that the fundamental data types. Okay, so in fundamental data types there are four type of data types. Okay, the first one is integer int data type. Then the second one is float data type. Then the third one is bool data type. Sorry, bool data type. And the fourth one is complex. Okay. Okay, so these four are the fundamental data types. Okay, the purpose of these data types is to store single value in main memory. Okay, with the help of these data types we can store a single value in main memory. Okay, so it is the basic feature of data type to store any value, but the fundamental data types are the data types in which we can store a single value only. Okay, then for example we will take an example. We will take an example that a is equal to 5. Okay, so print a. Okay, when I execute this program, the 5 is allocated to a, and then we can print a. So with the help of variable name we can print the value. Okay, so this is very simple program, integer data type. Okay, integer data type. Now we can move to the integer data type. What is integer data type? Okay, integer data type is used for storing integer values, all whole numbers. Okay, the whole numbers are negative numbers also, zero, and positive numbers also. So this is the advantage of Python, is that there is no range. Okay, when if I can allocate the, okay, this value is unreadable now, so I can allocate this value to a variable a, then also it will show the complete value. Okay, so I think there is some limitation in C to allocation of integer data type. We can what we can say that near about 264 or 254 is there in, can you please share list? Okay, the list of keywords na Asha ma'am. Okay, I will share you the list of keywords. Just
Yes, sir.
okay. Can I share it to the chat box?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will share it. Okay, it is individual word actually. It is okay, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just copy and paste it. The individual word is there. Okay. Okay, so we will talk about the integer. Okay, इन इंटीजर आई कैन मतलब मैं ये कह रहा था कि इस पे कोई लिमिट नहीं है. ओके, देयर इज नो लिमिट टू डिफाइन एन इंटीजर. ओके, सो वी कैन टेक एनी वैल्यू एज अ इंटीजर, जस्ट इट इज एज अ इंटीजर वैल्यू. एंड अदर थिंग इज आपको पाइथन में एक एडवांटेज ऐसा मिल जाता है कि आप है ना उसको कोई डिफाइन नहीं करना पड़ता. मीन्स जब आप डिफाइन करते हो कोई भी वैल्यू, सो इस टाइप ऑफ डेफिनेशन नहीं है आपको. मींस इंटीजर a, in c we can, in c language we can see that there is the limitation. If we declared a as an integer, we can take just integer value to that a. ओके, सो ये इस टाइप का जो लिमिटेशन है वो लिमिटेशन यहाँ पे नहीं है. ओके, वी कैन जस्ट राइट a and just give whatever value we want. ओके, अगर मुझे इसका टाइप चेक करना है, ठीक है, सो देयर इज अ फंक्शन विच इज नोन एज टाइप. ओके, just do this with me. If we press shift enter, then it will shows the whole value and the class. The class is nothing but integer. ओके, सो एक थिंग है पाइथन में कि पाइथन में हर एक वेरिएबल एक क्लास है. ओके, जो भी मतलब जो भी इनिशियलाइज होता है, जो भी हम रिटर्न करते हैं, जिसे भी वेरिएबल डिक्लेयर करते हैं, वो हर एक चीज क्लास में जाती है. एंड देन क्लास विल से दैट कि ये वैल्यू ए है, इंटीजर है, फ्लोट है, या फिर उसके बाद एनी अदर थिंग, स्ट्रिंग है, लिस्ट है. ओके, सो ये एक बेसिक हो गया. अभी इसमें इंटीजर वैल्यूज में ही हमारा जो नंबर सिस्टम आता है, the number system is nothing but binary number system, octal number system, hexadecimal number system. So we can convert these values to hexadecimal also, binary also, or octal also. Okay, so this is something new in Python. We will see that. Okay, so first of all we just declare one variable which is named as var1. Okay, var1 is equal to, I am declaring var1 as a 10. Okay, and then if I want to convert this a to the binary number, so I just want to declare another variable, or we can just print bean function, bean of var1. Okay, so यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो कि जो a है, var1 है, उसका बाइनरी नंबर आपको रिप्रेजेंट हुआ है. ओके, सो पाइथन मोस्टली फ्लेक्सिबल है आर से, आर लैंग्वेज. ओके, इसमें फीचर्स ज्यादा है. ओके, जो आर लैंग्वेज के जो फीचर्स है, सम फीचर्स आर देयर. एक्चुअली आई एम नॉट more aware about R. Okay, I'm core Python developer. मतलब मैंने starting से Python development ही किया है. But ठीक है, हम देखेंगे कि R क्या डिफरेंस है उसमें. जस्ट बेसिकली हम देख लेंगे कि यहाँ पे बाइनरी. ओके, प्रिंट बाइनरी हम जो करने वाले, तो बाइनरी नंबर वी कैन डायरेक्टली प्रिंट इट. ओके, after that if you want to convert this binary number or this decimal number to octal number, okay, so there is a provision to convert binary number to octal number. We will see that. Okay, so to convert octal number, there is a function which is known as OCT var underscore 1. Okay, when we shift enter it, the 10 is automatically converted to the octal number. Okay, then if we want to convert this 10 into the hexadecimal number, so there is another simple function which is known as hex. Okay, so print hexa. Okay, of var1. Okay, just wait. Okay, bean, not bean is there. Okay. Just hex is there. Okay, so hexadecimal. Okay, so the octal number of 10 is 12, then hexadecimal number of 10 is 8. Okay, so it is मतलब समझ में आ गया आपको? Understand what is integer data type in Python? Hello. Hello. ओके, सो ये इंटीजर डेटा टाइप हो गया. इसके बाद हम फ्लोट डेटा टाइप पे जंप करेंगे. ओके, फ्लोट डेटा टाइप इज नथिंग बट द फ्लोटिंग पॉइंट function is the floating data type is used to return a float point number from number or a string. Okay, number or a string. Okay, just we can declare the float variable in two ways. I will see that. I will show you. Then we will give the heading float. Float data type. Okay, float data type is there. The float data type is nothing but the decimal values, which are nothing but num is equal to 5.55. Okay, so if you want to print it, just print num. Okay, so it will show the 5.55. the floating value is there. But if you want to convert the decimal value, okay, the integer value to the float, so there is very simple function is there which is known as float function. Okay, I will show you that. Float function or float method is there. If you want to convert, okay, so num1 is equal to 7. Okay, and then we want to convert this 7 to 7.0. So we just have to do that. Print float num1. Okay, so we can see that there is the conversion of integer number to the float number is there. Okay, if I declare directly 5.5, it is a float value. If we want to check that what is the type of data that data type is, or what is the data type of the particular value or particular variable which content, or the variable contains which type of a value. So just do that type function and pass the variable. Okay, we will see that the variable the value is 5.5 and the data type is float type of data type. Okay, understand? Shall I move to the boolean? Okay, so boolean is another simple type of data type which mentions only true or false values. Okay, the purpose of this data type is to store true or false. Okay, only logical values are there. Internally the bool values true is considered as 1, okay, and boolean value false is considered as 0. Okay, on the value of bool data type we can perform all type of operations. Okay, the boolean data type is declared with bool keyword and can only take a values true or false. When the values is written true is equal to 1 and false is equal to 0. We will see that bool data type is there. Bool data type, if I declare value, okay, val is equal to true, okay, and then I will check the type of this variable, then we can see that what it will show to us. Print val comma type of val. Okay, okay, so here is the value true and the class is bool. Okay, so data type is bool. It will contain only true or false, in which the true and false are like this only. The T is capital, RU is in small. Okay, case sensitive. Okay, the variable, the bool data type is case sensitive. If I will write val1 is equal to this, okay, this true, then it will give me an error. Okay, the name true is not defined. Okay, so the true is another variable. We can take true means small 2 or lowercase true as a another variable. Okay, another variable name, but we can't define it, so it will show me the name error, the true is not defined. Okay, as equal as if we want to store false in some value, then we will just write false. Okay, false is there, and then print val1 is okay, so only true and false. Okay, so again I will repeat, the boolean data type only contains true or false value, logical values. Okay, so boolean is here. Shall I proceed? Okay, so the next data type is complex data type. Okay, so the next data type is complex data type. Okay, so first of all, what is complex data type? Okay, the purpose of this data type is that to store a complex data. Okay, so there is the two parts, which is nothing but the real part and imaginary part. We will see in mathematics what is complex number is. Okay, in mathematics the complex number, I think so, written as 2 plus 5j, something like that. Okay, so in Python there is separate data type for the complex number. We can store that value into the variable which names comp. Okay, comp is equal to 2 plus 5j. Okay, so here 2 is the real value and the 5j is an imaginary value. Okay, okay, it is understood. Okay, so here comp is a in comp variable, the 2 is real value and 5j is an imaginary value. Okay, if we want to print that value, then we just write print comp. Okay, and the data type is type comp. Okay, when we execute it, it will give us a 2 plus 5j value and class complex. Okay, but in complex, if we divide that value into only, if we want only real value or we want only imaginary value. Okay, so for that we just have some dot extension is there. Okay, just I can write it, print dot real. Okay, if I print dot real, oh, okay, sorry. Okay, it will give me a 2. Okay, by defaultly in complex number, the real value is in float format. Okay, it is not, the data type of real value is always float. Okay, and then if I want to print the imaginary part of the complex number, then I just want to write print dot image. Okay, so 5.0 is there. Okay, okay, clear how the complex number is declared, then how we can print the complex number, then how take the real values and imaginary values. It is clear. Okay, shall I move to the next data type? Okay, so the next type of data type is that sequence data type. Okay, this is the this is the fundamental data types. Just overview it. In first program we can just print 2 sentences. In second program we can store the value in variable. We can see the variable. Okay, what is variable, how we can store the value into the variable, and how we can print it. Okay, then we can see the keywords in Python. Okay, I will just comment it. Okay, it is variables. Okay, then it is keywords. Okay, then we can see the fundamental data types. There are 4 fundamental data types are there: integer, float, bool, and complex. Okay, it is the declaration of integer data type. This is the conversion of integer data type to the binary, octal, or hex, the number format. Then float data type, float function. The float function is used to convert integer value to a float value. Then bool data type contains only 2 values, which are the logical values true and false. In we can see that the true is a logical 1, or it is considered as considered as 1 at the back end. Then false is considered at 0. It is another logical value, false. Then complex data type, data type. Okay, the complex data type is there, in which we can declare the complex number, then we can print it. Also we can take the real part separately and imaginary part separately. Okay, so this is the revision of our first data type, which is known as sequential fundamental data type. Now we can move to the sequential data type. Okay, or sequence data type. .ipynb. Okay, just create another ipynb file, because वो separately जरा understanding के लिए अच्छा हो जाएगा. अगर separate ipynb notebook open करते हो तो it is quite easy to understand सेशन होने के बाद. ठीक है, सो हम इसे एक हेडिंग दे देते हैं, सीक्वेंस डेटा टाइप. ओके, Sequence data type. Okay, so sequence data type में four types of data type is there. First one is string, then byte array, and range. Okay, there are four type of again sequence data type. In this, there are four type of data types. The first one is str, which is string. Okay, then the another is byte, then the third one is byte array. Okay, then another is array and range. Okay, so at this time we will see the string, byte and byte array. Okay, the range data type we will see in looping statements. Okay, means in for loop, in while loop we will see the range, but at this time we will see the string, byte and byte array. Okay, so the first we will see that what is string in Python. Okay, the purpose of string data type is that to store string data. We can store string data in two types. Okay, first of all we will see that what is string. Okay, so in Python anything is written within the quotes, it is known as string. There is anything, I will type anything. Okay, I will just type some numbers or some characters. Okay, so it is the mixture of anything which is written into the quotes is known as string. Okay, it has its own value. Okay, so if I print a, then it will give the data which is present into the quotes. Okay, and if I print the type of a, then it will show me the string. Okay, so there is some question like that, if the double quotes is present. Okay, for example I want to say that message is equal to something, Ryan says. Okay, Ryan says, how are you? Okay, so there is some error. If I print message, then okay, it will shows me the invalid syntax. Okay, so to where we use float value, in which okay, float value, where we use float value, we can use float value everywhere. ओके जो फ्लोट वैल्यूज है ठीक है फ्लोट वैल्यूज ना ओके हम डिस्कस करेंगे वो फ्लोट वैल्यूज वेयर वी यूज्ड एक्चुअली द फ्लोट वैल्यूज हम जो यूजर इनपुट लेते हैं यूजर इनपुट को भी फ्लोट वैल्यूज ले सकते हैं जब डिक्लेयर करना है फॉर एग्जांपल इफ आई वांट टू डिक्लेयर पाई okay, the value of pi is 3.14. okay, so when I want to do some code on the pi value, so I will just denote it by pi is equal to 3.14. okay, 3.14, and then I print pi. okay, print pi. If I print pi, then 3.14 is there. okay, so the another is sequence. सो आई कैन, मतलब मैं ये कह रहा था कि जो रैंसिस, तो यहाँ पे इस टाइप ऑफ एरर आ सकता है, ठीक है। टू ओवरकम दिस टाइप ऑफ एरर हमें क्या करना चाहिए? इफ वी कैन यूज डबल कोट्स इन स्ट्रिंग, ओके, अगर आपको डबल कोट्स एज अ स्ट्रिंग में यूज करना है तो जो स्ट्रिंग डिक्लेयर होगा वो सिंगल कोट में होगा, ओके ओके, इज दैट क्लियर? हेलो,
Yes, sir.
ओके, ठीक है। देन अगर मुझे सिंगल कोट यूज करना है, ओके, फॉर एग्जांपल मेश 1 इज इक्वल टू समथिंग, what we can say that Mayur says, okay, for this I want to use apostrophe s into the string. So इस टाइप ऑफ के स्ट्रिंग के लिए आपको जो एग्जिस्टिंग है वो डबल कोट में ये करना है, ओके, डबल कोट में राइट करना है. So string can be declared in either in single quotes, either in double quotes, okay. Says की spelling, okay, then ओके, सो ये वाला मैसेज टाइप हो जाएगा. इन केस आपको डबल कोट्स भी यूज करना है एंड सिंगल कोट्स भी यूज करना है एज अ स्ट्रिंग, एज इनटू द स्ट्रिंग वैल्यू, then we can use triple quotes, okay. Either message 3 is equal to 1 2 3, these triple quotes in which we can use anything, okay. There is double quotes is there also, single quotes is there also, okay. And if I print mesh 3, then ये हमें proper output देगा, okay. It is clear? Is that clear? Okay, ठीक है, ठीक है. Then we will move to the string, okay. So in the declaration of string there is the two type of data, okay. The first one is single line data and second one is multi line data. So हमने अब तक जो भी example देखे, it is the example of single line data, okay. If I want to store multiple lines, okay, multiple lines into the string or as a string, then what can I do? Okay, so I can just do that. Is message 4 is equal to hello, okay. Okay, for that again I will, okay. So for multi-line messages I want to write a message into either in triple double quotes or in triple single quotes, okay. For example this, hello, okay, hello, my name is Shailesh, and the third line is I am from Nasik, Maharashtra, okay. So in this type of example we'll see that we can store multiple lines into a single variable, okay. For print this whole or complete message, I just write print message 4, okay. So the 3 lines are printed, okay. The data is printed into the 3 lines, okay. Hello, my name is Shailesh, I am from Nasik, Maharashtra. Can you please share your email ID? Okay, I will share it after session. Okay, so it is clear, the multi-line string data. Okay, clear. The another example is with the help of single triple quotes, which means message 5 is equal to 1 2 3. Okay, 1 2 3, and the rest of the message is same. Control V. Okay, then we just print message 5, and also we can print the type. Okay, okay. So the type of message is string. Okay, clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. Then the operation of string data. Okay, the next is indexing, slicing, and or operations. What type of operations we can perform on this string? Okay, there the process of obtaining a character from given string object by passing valid index. Okay, so the next one is indexing. Okay, indexing. So anyone know what is indexing is? No. Okay. Indexing is just that divide the string. Okay, the dividation of the string. We will see that we can say that the index is nothing but the array, or the it is like array. Okay, right answer. It is like array. Okay, I will show you the structure. Just wait. Okay, so it is visible. Hello. Okay, so if I declared the variable a and the value is Kaustubh. Okay, so in that the a, what a can store? A can store k, a, u, s, t, u, b, h into the different locations. Okay, we will see that in a real example. Just I will show you the real example of that. For example, indexing. For example, just take take a variable is a and declare a string which is known as hello. Oh, which is hello. Okay. If I want to extract e from the hello world. Okay, extract e from the hello world. So what can I do? I just do print the index. What is the index of e is there? There is the index of e is 1. So I want to write print a of 1. Okay, if I write print a of 1, then it will returns me the e, or it will returns me the value. Okay, we will see in some distributed type. Okay, okay. So the split screen is visible है ना? Split screen जो dual screen दिख रहा है
Yes,
आपको?
sir. Yes, sir. It is visible.
हाँ, ओके ओके. सो यहाँ पे देखिए, अगर मैंने जो a है उसको अगर कौस्तुभ एज ए डिनोट किया, तो क्या होगा? जो k का वैल्यू है, ओके, अगर मुझे उसमें से s एक्सट्रैक्ट करना है तो मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा? a of 3 लिखना पड़ेगा. ओके, a of 3. इफ आई रिटर्न a of 3, then it will returns me the s, the value which is present into the index, the particular index of a string variable. Okay, when we use indexing, if you want to extract some values from the string, Okay, so this is called as the indexing. Okay, in Python there is a forward indexing is also present, and reverse indexing or backward indexing also present. Okay, the representation is that if I want to s but with the help of negative indexing or reverse indexing, then what we can do, we can just print a of -5. Okay, a of -5. Okay, it will return me s. Okay, if I want to I want the t from the string, then what can I do? I just print a of 4. Okay, or a of -4. So in both, oh, sorry, a of -4. Okay, a of -5. In both the cases, it will returns me the t. Okay, as the output. Okay, it is clear what is indexing. Okay, if sometime we will give it a wrong index, so we will see that how it can perform for wrong indexing. Okay, so as we can see that there is no index number is greater than 7. Okay, so I can just print a of 10. Okay, a of 10, then it will execute it till SSTT, then it will give me an index error. Okay, so if the index is not present into the string or string data, it will returns us the index error. Okay, so how to handle this error, we can see into the error handling part, but the index error is shown, we just know about that error. Okay, so we will see that how to overcome it. Okay, it is clear. Hello. Okay, so the next part is slicing. Okay, so the next part is स्लाइसिंग. ओके, जो स्लाइसिंग है, अभी हमने क्या किया इंडेक्सिंग में, क्या किया कि एक ही जो पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू है पोजीशन पे, जो इंडेक्स ही मतलब थर्ड इंडेक्स बोला तो जो थर्ड इंडेक्स पे वैल्यू वो एज रिटर्न करता था, या फिर जो फोर्थ इंडेक्स पे बोला तो एक ही वैल्यू रिटर्न करता था. बट इफ आई वांट कौस, okay, CAUS, okay, I want to extract cows from Kaustubh, then what can I do? I'm just okay, so we will see that how we can do that. So here is the declaration A is equal to Kaustubh, and I want to extract cows from the Kaustubh, so I want to print this structure. Okay, first we will see this what is slicing structure of slicing, which is nothing but strobj begin colon end. Okay, so if we want to print cows from the Kaustubh, we must have to write a of, okay, what is the begin index? So begin index is 0. Okay, and the end index. So in that this syntax gives the range of characters from index to end -1. Okay, if I can give the index or the end index is near about 4, Okay, so it will gives me couch as the output, but we can see that C मतलब 0, 1, 2, 3 और 4, तो 4 अगर मैंने इंडेक्स एज एंड दिया है तो T तक प्रिंट होना चाहिए, तो ऐसा नहीं है, वो जो रिटर्न करता है तो वो एंड -1 पे रिटर्न होता है. ओके, सो अगर आई विल राइट 4 इज देयर, so is 4 is there, then it will give the string up to 3. Okay, and -1. Okay, clear? Hello. Hello. Okay. Clear. So it is syntax 1. So okay, this is the syntax 1 of slicing. There is only 3 syntax are there also. The 3 syntax are present in slicing. This is the first one. Then the second one. Okay, we will jump to the second one. The second syntax is that SPR object. Okay, in square bracket, begin only. Begin and colon. Okay. ये क्या करता है? In this syntax, we did not specify the end index. In that, PVM takes overall string object length as an index or as an end index. Okay. For example, अगर stoop, okay, hello. Hello. Hello.
ఆయనకి ఏదో కొంచెం ఉండి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇచ్చింది వెనకాడి అక్కడ విషయం ఏంటంటే ఒక ఇష్యూ జరిగింది కదా.
Okay. So ओके ठीक है. सो जो सेकंड सिंटैक्स है वो इन केस आई वांट टू प्रिंट स्टूब. ओके, सो ऐसा नहीं कि मुझे हर बार मींस बिगिन इंडेक्स एंड एंड इंडेक्स देना पड़ेगा. आई जस्ट राइट प्रिंट ओके a in square bracket. Okay, so what is the index of s is 0 1 2 3. Okay, so my basic begin index is 3 colon only. Okay, if I print it, the stub is automatically printed. Okay, so there is if I want to print the whole string, but I just want to skip something from initial. Okay, something from initial of the string, then just I want to print just I want to write the index from which we want to print all the string. Okay, the entire string. So just give the begin index and then print the string. Similarly, the third syntax is SPR object in bracket. Okay, SPR object in bracket colon end. Okay, so as we seen before, it will print up to the end index. Okay, up to the end -1 index, means end -1 index. Okay, if we want to print cows again, then what we can do? We can do just print. Okay, print a of colon and up to 4th index. Okay, if we execute it, then cows is automatically printed. Okay, it is clear. Okay, then the next syntax, the next syntax is step is there. Okay, so step is there. If I want to skip something, means for example, I will just write first the syntax and then I will show you the example. Str object begin colon end colon step. Okay, so what the function does is, if there is a variable, what we can say, that var. Okay, var, and the var consists of a b c d e f g h d e f g h I j k l m n o p q r s t u v w x y and z. Okay, so if I want to print only A, C, D. Okay, I want to skip the between letter. Okay, and just want to print these letters. Okay, A, then C, then E, then G, then I. Okay, so what can I do for that? I can just print var. Okay, so I want to print it from first string. Okay, means the first character to the last character. So I can just give two colons. Okay, there is no end point or no begin point. Okay, from zeroth location of the string to the nth location of the string. Okay, I want to print the one after one. Okay, means I want to keep one character. Okay, so just I will write the step as a 2. Okay, okay, so in this we can see that the b is skipped, then the d is skipped, then f is skipped, h is skipped, j is skipped. Okay, for skipping two letters or two characters, we can just write step 3. Then we can see that bc is skipped, then d is printed, then ef is skipped, g is printed, then hi is skipped, j is printed. Okay, so like that we can do anything. Okay, it is clear. Okay, so the simple program or simple task is there. We want to reverse that string. Okay, if we want to reverse the string, there is a shortcut in Python. Okay, we will do it with var. Okay, and we just print reverse string. Okay, which means from z, y, x, w. Okay, so if we want to print a reverse of that string, we just have to return print colon a of colon colon -1. Okay, just say which var, not a. Okay, so we will see that the string reverse is printed. Okay, we can print the string from z to a, not from a to z. Okay, so there are some rules in this slicing. I will just write it down. If you want, you just take a snapshot of it, or just write it. How to scan string? I can understand the question. How to scan string means? Reading string. Okay, yeah. Here is the string. We can declare this string. पहले ही डिक्लेयर कर दिया हमने, वो जो स्ट्रिंग है वो इनिशियली डिक्लेयर कर दिया है. वी कैन राइट इट. ओके, नाउ इट इज क्लियर. अनिता जी. Okay, we will declare that string at initially. Okay, it is in one kernel. Okay, जब तक हम ये जो कर्नल है इसे रीस्टार्ट नहीं करते, ओके, जब तक हम इसको रीस्टार्ट नहीं करेंगे ये कर्नल चलता रहेगा. अगर मैंने session in WhatsApp, okay, I will share it. Okay, after this session I will share it. Okay, so यहाँ तक क्लियर है सबको? It is clear? Reverse order one after one letter. Okay, it is quite simple. We just write it -2. Okay, so here we just have to write -2. Okay, it is clear? Okay, so it is very simple. Actually, it is not very how that much complex. I will just write some rules here. Okay. Okay, so these are some rules. Of slicing. The first rule is here begin and end step values can be positive or negative. Okay, we will see, we can see that the begin and end or step values are positive or negative. If the values of step is positive, okay, that means if the values of step is positive, then we must consider the element from begin to end -1 forward direction, provided begin end is less than provided begin less than end. Okay, which means that if the step is positive, okay, I will give you the example. Okay, this example here, the step is positive. Okay, the step is positive, then we must consider the element from begin to end -1. Okay, so we can write here that begin is less than end. Okay, so here the value of begin is always less than end value. Okay, for example, we will give 2 and after colon we will give somehow 7. Okay, so not exactly 7, 9. Okay, so if we print it, then we can okay, सो हम यहाँ से C से जंप करेंगे. ओके, बिगिन वैल्यू 2 है, सो C से स्टार्ट होगा 9 तक, मींस 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. ओके, वी विल slice the string from C to J. Okay, in which we can perform steps. Okay, for steps is nothing but 3. Okay, the step is 3, so step is positive in which the begin is less than end. Okay, so we will okay, so the output is CFI. This is the first rule. If the values of step is negative, then we must consider the element from begin to end +1 in backward directions, provided begin is greater than end. Okay, which means that, okay, first of all we will see that if the value of begin is lesser than the value of end is lesser than the value of end, then it will perform, but it can't. Just wait. It can't give any type of output. Okay, so if we want the output, then the value of beginning is must be greater than must be smaller than the value of end. Okay. The second rule is if the value of step is negative. Okay, here is the value of step is negative, then we must consider the elements from begin to end plus 1 in backward direction. Okay, which means that okay, again the split screen is visible to everyone. It is visible.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay, so if my second rule is if the value of step is negative, so here my value of step is negative. Okay, then we must consider the elements from begin to end plus 1 in backward direction. Okay, which means that if I can write it 2 to 9, okay, 2 to 9 and print it. Okay, it can't print. Okay, it can't print any value if the step is negative. Then I want to like that. Okay, so if the step is positive, the begin is smaller than end, and if the step is negative, then the begin is greater than end. It is clear? Hello. Hello. Okay, so shall I move to the next topic? Okay, just take a snapshot of the rules. Okay, then the next one. Okay,
5040. Okay, let's say 5040.
Okay, the next one is string handling in Python. Okay, the string handling in Python. So we will see that what is string handling.
ఇదే అనుకోని ఎట్లా అనుకోవాలా చూడు ఫ్యాక్టోరియల్ ఆఫ్ నంబర్ ఏ నంబర్ కి అసలు ఎక్కడ ఉందా ఎంటర్ ద నంబర్ అని నీకు ఎట్లా అక్కడ ఎట్లా అవుట్పుట్ వస్తే అట్లనే రాయాలి నువ్వు
హలో
అంటే ఇది ఏమర్థమైంది ఇప్పుడు నాకు ఏమర్థమైంది కాపీడ్ కాదు ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేయకుండా రాసినామని అర్థమైంది కానీ తప్పు రాయకూడదు కదా ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేయకపోతే
ఓకే ఐ విల్ పోస్ట్ ద రూల్స్ ఆన్ చాట్ బాక్స్ okay the rules are there okay direct message I will show it publicly okay so
Radna Singh ma'am, keep your video off.
Okay, so the string handling, so there are some functions which we can use to handle the string. Okay, so there are the functions which are nothing but capitalize, then title, find, isNum, then isAlpha, isDigit, okay, isSpace. These functions are used to modify the string or check the string, which means we will see it. We perform ordered indexing and slicing. Okay, along with we can also perform some other operations by using predefined functions. Okay, so there are some predefined functions in Python. The first function is capitalize. Okay, so the first function is capitalize. Okay, the first function is capitalize function or method. Okay, function or method. Okay, so capitalize function or method. So what is capitalized function? In Python, the capitalize method returns a copy of original string and converts the first character of the string to capital or in uppercase letter while making all other characters in the string lowercase letters. Okay, so just we will go with the program. If I write name is equal to For example, Barack Obama. Okay. Barack Obama. Okay. So this is my string, and I want to convert the Barack. Okay, the B of Barack to the capital letter or in uppercase. So what can I do? I can just print, okay, a dot capitalize opening closing bracket and execute. Oh, sorry, a name. Okay, Barack. So the B is now the B is convert to the capital letter. Okay, it is clear. Hello. Yes, Sujata ma'am. Do you have any question? Okay. Oh, chat box. Okay. Okay. ठीक है. I will continue. So it is clear that Barack Obama, we will convert this B to the capital letter. Okay. So the next function is title. Okay. So the next method or next function is title function or title method. Or title method. So in title method, each and every, okay, this function is used to convert first letter of every word into the capital of the given data or given string. Okay, we will take the same example, which is name is Barack Obama, and if I print the variable using title method, then what it will print it will convert the small b of Barack and small o of Obama into the capital letters. Okay, okay, it is clear. Okay, it is clear. Hello. Okay, so the next method is, shall I move to the next method now? Okay, so the next method is find. Okay, we will not just spend too much time in these methods. Just I will see that the find method. Okay, the find method or find function is used for finding something string. Okay, the find to find the substring. Okay, the function method is used to finding the index of first occurrence of specific word. Okay, for example, I want to know the index of the first index of Obama word. Okay, so what can I do? I can just print name dot find and this string, the given string, which is nothing but Obama. Okay, so it will give me the 6. Okay, we will see that we will see the index of O. Okay, the index of Obama is 6, which means B is at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and from 6th index, the word Obama is present. Okay, but in that, if there is a character like A is multiple times occurred into the string, and if I find only A, then what it will show me? It will show me the first occurrence. Okay, means when the letter A is present into the string. Okay, the first occurrence. It is clear. Okay, it is clear. Is that clear, sir? Hello. Okay, okay. Then the another function is isnum function. Okay, the isnum function is there. this return true. Okay, the isNum function, I will just show you. Is okay, is alphanumeric function is ALNum. Okay, ALNum. Okay, this returns true when provided string data is combination of string or digit or both. Means if the given string is alphanumeric string, then it will returns true, otherwise it will returns false. For example, we will see that that if we can execute this code, then it will return false. But if okay, if my name is like that, name is equal to somehow it is 2001. Okay, so we all know that it is alphanumeric value, and if we print what is it? Name. Okay, name dot is lnum, and then execute it, it will returns true. Okay, it will return true to us. Okay, it is clear. Okay, is that clear? Okay, so the next function is alpha function. Okay, it is again similar to the isNum function. Okay, ठीक है. झांबरे सर हॅलो झांबरे सर हॅलो.
हाँ सर बोला सर, साडी सर बोलतोय.
म्हटलं ब्रेक घ्यायचा आहे का?
यस सर यस.
ठीक आहे चालेल, मग तसं डिक्लेअर करून द्या, मग आपण 1 नाही तर 1:15 वाजता करू परत कंटिन्यू. मी नेक्स्ट परत हे रिवाइज करून घेईल मग परत.
चालेल ना सर. मग आता लगेच घ्यायचा का सर ब्रेक?
घेऊन टाकू मग ब्रेक.
Okay, okay. So, dear all participants, we will start the next session on 1:15 with the same link. Okay. So, thank you all of you.
Okay, we will continue the isAlpha method and the other methods at 1:15. Okay, at 1:15. Okay, thank you so much all of you. Is there any feedback?
Okay, thank you all of you. We will meet at 1:15.
Very good.